Dug in behind their barricades, they're preparing for the worst. Kyiv has turned into a fortress and everyone has joined the fight. Men who just 2 weeks ago sat in offices or worked as builders are now defending their country's capital. For YURII MALINSKIYI, this war has become very personal. His youngest brother was killed by Russian rockets just 3 days ago.
I recognized my brother only from his clothes. There was no other way of recognizing him.
A former Air Force officer, he left his job as a truck driver in the Netherlands to fight against the Russians.
Here are guys who never went to war, who never fired a shot, who never even heard the sound of a rifle, but we are all ready. Trust me, my morale has never been this high, and I've never been this ready.
And this is what is moving towards them, less than 15 kilometers away. These images show the Russian column, that was around 60 kilometers long, has dispersed around the capital, possibly preparing for a full-out attack soon. We can hear the sound of shelling coming closer to the city, putting the capital's defense on its highest alert. With Russian forces coming closer, tensions are going up by the hour. But these civil defenders are confident they'll stop them. A battle for the future of Kyiv, the main target in Putin's war. Those who remain in the city are bracing themselves for his bombs and missiles. The threat of more death and destruction has brought people together. Alina Kimlach helps the elderly and sick who can't leave their apartments to get food or are simply too afraid to go out. "95-year-old ALLA SAVICHNA, who has seen more than enough war in her life.
What is the point for me to leave at my age, especially if you see how I walk? I had 2 surgeries, I broke my hip. I have not been to the street for 10 years. My knees wanted to take me for a walk, but I told them I want to die in my bed.
We have shelter down, she can go. And like if it will be some bombs or rockets, she can't even leave her apartment. So maybe people who can walk, at least we told them, you can need to go downstairs, you can go to the shelter, but about her, I don't know.
Alina can't decide if she should leave Kyiv with her 8-month-old daughter and go on a long and unpredictable journey. But the constant shelling and sirens are making her very nervous. She can only hope the Ukrainian defense will hold.
When the battle begins, we'll be afraid, but I know that fear will crumble very quickly.
They're fighting for their land, their country, and most of all for their lives and those of their children and grandchildren. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Kyiv.